Hey, what's up guys? We are back on Pokemon Showdown for another OU Live, and I have the team finished finally from my last OU Live with Scarf Diggersby. So the team has changed pretty dramatically, but here, let me go through it with you guys real quick. It's still the same Scarf Diggersby set, except I am running Jolly now instead of Adamant, just to outspeed Mega Beedrill, Mega Manectric, stuff like that. It really comes out in handy, to be honest, so that's why I changed it. And now, instead of Mega Scizor, we are running Mega Venusaur on this team. I just feel like it fit better and it was a better wall. I'm not so susceptible to fire type attacks anymore, so I chose Mega Venusaur instead. It's a bulkier variant of Mega Venusaur. So we'll keep going, and we have a fully physical defensive Rotom. I find this thing so useful, guys. It's such a good flying resistant. It just walls Talonflame to death. And I really like using it. So we're using this again. It's a very good pivot. And that's why I'm using Rotom-Wash. So then next we have yet another pivot. It's Assault Vest Torn T, and I'm running a mixed Torn T with Hurricane, Heat Wave, Superpower, and U-Turn. Superpower to hit things like Chansey that are annoying, or Tyranitar, stuff like that. The rest is just kind of the U-Turn is for the pivot. Heat Wave is for like Ferrothorn, Scizors, stuff like that. And then Hurricane obviously is just a very powerful stab move as long as it hits. So that's the Torn T, and we are running Magma Storm, Flash Cannon, Taunt, Stealth Rock, Heatran. I know a lot of people don't run Flash Cannon on their Magma Storm Heatran. Sometimes they'll run Power Herb and Solar Beam, but I'm using Flash Cannon because I don't have a lot of things to kill fairies on this team besides Venusaur. So I definitely wanted another one, so I chose Heatran. And also, if you notice, the team is like mainly special attackers. That's why I'm including the Psyshock on my Latias, and I'm a mixed Torn T. So other than Diggersby, it puts a lot of pressure on Diggersby, to be honest, but it has been working pretty well for me. So we'll hop into a game right here, and before I do, I didn't explain the Latias. The Latias is just your basic offensive support with Draco, Psyshock, Defog, and Healing Wish. Healing Wish is really nice for the Venusaur, because a lot of people try to burn your Venusaur or paralyze it, so if you get a Healing Wish off on it, it's very nice. So let's hop into a battle real quick, show you guys this team. So we get a battle against Bird Spam, and this team is always threatening. Like, I know almost every set from these Pokemon, but I still can't, sometimes I can't beat it, so it's just crazy. This guy's name is Empoleon. There's a lot of good players named Empoleon. I don't know if this is him, but who knows. So the trick is on his team is he's going to lead the Azelf, and it's got Skill Swap, Stealth Rocks, Taunt, and Explode or Knock Off, one of the two. And then he's just your Banded Dragonite, Scarf Excadrill, Mega Pinsir, Tail Glow Manaphy, and Banded Talonflame. Maybe, I don't know if he's Banded Dragonite, actually, maybe he's D-Dance, but I thought maybe they're both Banded, who knows. So, he's going to leave that Azelf, and in any case, I'm going to leave my Diggersby so I can U-turn on out. So he does lead the Azelf, and I'm, like I said, U-turning on out of here. He is going to get up his Stealth Rocks, and he's going to explode the next turn, or hit me with the knockoff, one of the two. So that doesn't even bring him down to his Scarf. That's pretty surprising, actually. I don't know if he has investment in, or that usually should have at least brought him down to, I mean, not his Scarf, his Focus Sash. So I think I'll just go out into my Heatran, because in case if he wants to explode after he gets up his rocks, that's totally fine by me. I'm going to get up my own rocks here. Actually, he just taunts me. So that's fine by me. I'm going to Flash Cannon this thing, as he's just going to explode. So good play on his part. He does get off the explosion, and now he can get a free switch into whatever he wants to. Probably the Manaphy. That's probably his best switch in, because I do have things that would board out his Excadrill if he wants to bring that in. It's Scarfs, I'm almost positive, so he shouldn't bring it in. So this team is very frustrating to play against, because you know exactly what they're going to do, and sometimes you still can't stop them. So that's why this team's very good. I've never used it personally, but I know a friend who has. Urka has used it also. So yeah, that's about it, and we'll see what he wants to go into. I'm actually predicting he could get his Mega Evolve off. No, as he does go into the Manaphy. Maybe he doesn't want to risk something, I don't know. He said, ooh, Psychic, GG. let's see. Yeah, so he's gonna try to catch the Venusaur, but I think he's just going to go ahead and set up a Tail Glow. I mean, that's probably his best play. I'm gonna go out into Latias here. It'd be very nice to get away rocks if he, yeah, so he just Tail Glows up, so now I cannot get away rocks. I'm going to probably just drop a Draco here, honestly, because a Psyshock into a Diggersby would kill, but I don't know if I want to do that. I don't want to miss the Draco either. Oh, this is tough. I know he can live one of anything, so I'll just go for the Psyshock, get off a decent amount on him, as he's just going to Ice Beam my Latias away, and he'll get his leftover recovery, and now we have to pretty much hope that a Diggersby return kills here. That would be the best play, yeah. So he should die by this, as he does. So Scarf Diggersby taking out one of the biggest threats on his team, and honestly, does this thing get Protect? Because I don't know why he would bring it out. I am going to click return again. Yeah, I don't know why he just let that thing take so much damage. As he got the crit. I don't know if it mattered. Maybe it did. But now I can go out into one of the best walls for this thing in the game, and I can click. I really want to click Will-O-Wisp, but he could go out into the Talonflame. But if he goes out into Talonflame, that's totally fine. It's not going to do that much to me. I think I'm just going to click Will-O-Wisp. Yeah. So he was just sacking it, but I wanted to, just in case if he went out into the Excadrill, I wanted to burn this thing, and now I can get out into my Heatran. Actually, do I want to do that? Yeah, I think so. Oh, this is tough. If I bring out the Heatran, he can bring out his Excadrill. I could get a. Oh, this is kind of tough. So I think I'll go Tornadus actually, because I do have Regenerator. I can get some HP back. As he does go for the close combat once again, but he's burned, so it's not going to be doing anything. And I think he's probably just going to quick attack here. I'm going to go back out into my Heatran. Yeah, so he just quick attacks, and his Pinsir will go down to burn. So now he'll probably bring out the Excadrill. As he does bring out the Dragonite, maybe this thing has Earthquake as well. I don't outspeed. I don't know if he's the Dragon Dance set. I'm almost positive he's banded. So honestly, I think I have to. This thing walls his Talonflame, but so does my Rotom. I don't honestly need this thing. I don't want to get up rocks on his D-Dance though. That would be a very bad play. I don't want to taunt because he's faster than me. He could be adamant though. I think I'll just break his multi-scale. Yeah, so he does have the Dragon Dance set. Now I think I could have taunted there. Probably should have in hindsight, but I was predicting he was the Banded set, and I'm pretty sure I don't know. I'm pretty sure Venusaur eats. I have to go out into this thing and try to either scare him out or do something along the lines of that. Sludge Bomb, Leech Seed, or Synthesis. He could Outrage here. That's why I'm contemplating the Synthesis. Yeah, Outrage kind of just wins him the game, I'm pretty sure. He does outspeed everything on my team. There's really nothing I can honestly do here. If he goes out into his Talonflame, that's fine. I will be hitting him with the Sludge Bomb. If he wants to stay in, that's also fine. He's probably Lumberry too. Yeah, so maybe he's the Lumberry Dragonite set. So it's so important to get rocks up against this team, but it's so tough because of that Asvelp using Taunt, and then all the pressure that this team just puts on your team. So he'll probably just click Outrage here and win the game, I would assume. I don't know what his other play would be, honestly, because I'll just click Leech Seed on the off chance he switches out. I don't know what he's gonna do here. He's running down the clock a lot, so maybe he's trying to. I don't know what he's thinking about. This Venusaur obviously can't touch him, but it's the most, it's the bulkiest thing on my team right now, so I need it to take some hits. He could Dragon Dance up again, honestly. I don't know what he's gonna do though. As he just, maybe he's gonna time out here. I don't know. He's got 60 seconds left. Oh, this is tough. I don't know what any of this stuff means. It's nicknames. But I'm wondering if he is the what's his ranking? Well, he's just this one. Yeah, this honestly could be Empoleon Love or whatever his name is, who's like always on the top 10 of the ladder. So he's got 30 seconds left. Maybe he's just gonna time out here. He honestly has the win, though. He definitely has the advantage right now. 20 seconds. I don't want to pause, guys, because I'm trying to stay in this battle, and I want you guys to watch everything. So 10 seconds, and he does choose a move, and he just clicks Outrage. So I could have synthesized up there and taken him, but now I'm going to definitely die by the Outrage here, and there's absolutely nothing I can do about it. Hopefully, well, he has Lumberry, so pretty much just click X. I'm almost positive he's packing the Lumberry. I'll just click a Hurricane. That doesn't matter at this point. He got the 3 turns as well. So yeah, he's Lumberry, and that's the first game. So that wasn't a good first game, obviously, but we'll get a second one here, and we have a pretty odd team. It's no Mega. I don't know what to expect from this team at all, like the last team. So we will probably just lead our. I feel like Diggersby wouldn't be a bad lead at all. He could lead Lando though and get the Intimidate off. I could lead Taunt. Let's see. I'll just lead Rotom, predicting the Lando lead. Rotom's pretty useful against his team because I'm predicting he's the Mold Breaker Excadrill. There's no way he's Sandrush. Well, yeah, I guess either way it wouldn't matter. So he does need the Landorus like I thought, and I can get off it pretty much freely Will-O-Wisp. So that did a lot of damage actually. That leads me to believe he's Scarfed or Banded or something. So he does actually go out into the Talonflame. I could have just Hydro Pumped, guys. That's not a good play. He should have went the Latias. Now I'm going to Hydro Pump for sure, as he's double. So I don't know what this guy's trying to do here. Yeah, as he finally goes Latias. As I crit him, it doesn't matter. It still did absolutely nothing. He's probably the Life Orb set, so I'm going to go out into the Heatran. Heatran walls this thing. For sure, he could switch, predicting that, honestly. But I can almost do nothing about it. Heatran is my only answer to Latios or Latias on this team. It's pretty Dragon weak, honestly. The only Fairy counter is Heatran as well. So Earl, I guess Venusaur too. So he's the Mega Latias set. So that's pretty threatening, obviously, or honestly. So I could. What's my play here? Yeah, with this Mega Latias, I'm kind of scared about it because I have to taunt him here just so he can't get up any more Calm Minds. As I outsped him, so he's a slow Latias. Now I can get off some Flash Cannons, because I'm expecting him to be Thunderbolt and Ice Beam. It's Bolt Beam Latias. He could be Reflect type as well. That did absolutely nothing. He's Stored Power Latias. Okay, so now I know that, and I can go out into my own Latias here pretty safely. I'm expecting him to, yeah, he uses the same move. So Taunt ends, but I'm out here with my fast Life Orb Latias, and I have to click Draco Meteor here if I want any chance of killing this thing. So I do scare it out, and he does go into the Taunt, and that thing eats a Draco Meteor rather well. He's the Assault Vest set, obviously, and he's going to U-turn here 100%. And so now I have to pretty much see what wants to take a U-turn and then what can come in after a U-turn. So I think I can go Diggersby here and then kind of catch him off guard with the Choice Scarf, but he does have the Rotom, so either way it doesn't really work out in my favor. I'm just going to go into it because it can take the U-turn. And if he wants to go into something like the Latias or the what is it called, the Lando instead, I can hit it very hard, so we'll see what he wants to do. Or he could go his Excadrill, so who knows. So he does go the Rotom like I expected, and there's no way he's the Scarf set, so I'm clicking U-turn as well. And now he's probably just Will-O-Wisping here so I can get out my own Heatran on the Flash Fire boosted. So he should not stay in here, guys. If he stayed in here, it's a very bad play. So I'm going to go straight for the Stealth Rock. He has a very good. The Rotom is his only like real answer to the Scarf Diggersby, so he does switch out like I predicted, and I'm able to get up my Stealth Rocks, which is nice because it doesn't look like he has any hazard removal because he's Mega Latias. So let's see, he's Mega Latias. So I don't think he would run Defog on that. And I just realized I told you guys at the beginning of the game that he was no Mega. I guess I just totally forgot the Latias. But anyway, he brings out the Taunt, and that leads me to believe he is Superpower or Focus Blast, and I can take both of those honestly. So I really want to stay in here and click Magma Storm on something. So that's what I'm going to do. As you just click Knock Off, yeah. So I'm able to hit the Magma Storm, which is very nice, and it kills after the trap. So down goes his Tornadus. That's why his Flash Fire is so useful. I wanted to stay in there because I needed to make an aggressive play to get rid of that thing. It was pivoting all over the place. So now he brings out the Landorus here, and Earthquake is the most obvious play, so he's probably just going to U-turn, honestly. So if he wants to U-turn, I can go out into my Tornadus, and if he wants to bring in the Talonflame, he can do that as well. So he does go for the U-turn. I could have stayed in, honestly. I almost did, but I didn't want to risk it at that point. I already made one aggressive play, then making two wouldn't make too much sense. So it does bring out the Rotom here, and now he can probably click Will-O-Wisp again, honestly. Would be his play. So I'm just going to U-turn on out of here, and I can go back out into my Heatran, or I think I'll go Latias this time, just in case he wants to go for the Hydro Pump. I think that's for the Volt Switch instead. So it's a mid-ground play for him. I could have went Diggersby, but that would have been a very, very risky play. So he does bring out the Scarf Excadrill. Oh no, he's Leftovers Excadrill, so that's very good info for me. So I do outspeed him, and he's just going to spin here. I could bring out Diggersby. He could Earthquake, honestly, because he is Mold Breaker. That wouldn't be that bad of a play for him. My Earthquake counter is Tornadus here, so he could honestly Iron Head too, but I wouldn't expect that at all. So I'm going to go to the Tornadus here. I'm at 100 HP, so he gets up his own rocks, so a good play on his part. I could Superpower here. I could also Heat Wave. I guess Heat Wave would be my better play because I do have a chance to burn on something like the Lando if he wants to bring that in. So I'm just going to go for the Heat Wave. It's not even doing 38. So he's a bulky Excadrill set. You don't really see a lot of those lately. So now I'll click Superpower here. I don't think he does stay in, so I'm able to knock him out. So I wasn't expecting him to stay in there. That's why I went for the Heat Wave. I was predicting either Lando or something else to come out. But now he can bring out the Rotom here, and I can U-turn on out of here. Now he's probably going to go for the Volt Switch again. I really want to bring out the Diggersby and make a play, because honestly Diggersby does not do that much to him, as I do crit him, unfortunate for him. I think I'm going to bring out Diggersby here, or do I can't risk that yet. If I bring out Latias, he'll bring out the Talonflame, and I do have Heatran and Rotom still, so that's nice. I'll just bring out the Latias again, just in case he wants to go for a Will-O-Wisp. If he does go for the Volt Switch again, I was going to go out into Diggersby's, guys, as I just said, but I didn't want to risk it because Diggersby kills Rotom. It kills everything but Talonflame, honestly. His Talonflame's probably banded, and I can't let it take a banded Brave Bird. So now he'll probably go for the Scarf U-turn again, trying to not let me get away my rocks. So I could go Heatran, honestly. But if I go Heatran, it brings out his what does it bring out? I guess his Rotom, and I can't kill that in one hit. So he's definitely going to kill here. I think I can. Yeah, I'll just go into that brings out the Talonflame. So this is tough here. Venusaur doesn't do that much to his team, but it brings out the Talonflame once again. And okay, so here's my play here. I go out into my Venusaur on the U-turn. So he's going to go Talonflame here, or he should, or he could bring out the Latias, I guess, but I would go Talonflame because it just makes sure I would Oko, and you have priority in the back anyway. So we'll see what he wants to do. Hopefully he's banded Talonflame. So he does bring out the Latias instead, and that's kind of odd because I kind of want to Leech Seed him here. Is he just going to recover up? and now I'm going to be getting up a lot of HP back on this thing, and now I can go out into my Heatran. So as he goes his own Landorus, so I guess he predicted that. So now he's got the Earthquake in the back. I'm predicting the U-turn here, honestly. So he goes for the Stone Edge, and I'm going to get up my Stealth Rock here, just to make sure that Talonflame is not getting in a lot of switch-ins here. So he's going to go for the Stone Edge, or he's locked into Stone Edge right now. So I could take advantage of that and go Diggersby, as I'm going to. And so he does go out into his Latias, which is very nice. Now I can click U-turn and do a ton of damage. I could click return, honestly, but I don't really want to, just in case he switches out. So that does 32%. That does absolutely nothing to that thing. Now I don't want to bring out my own. Do I want to bring out my own? No, I can't do that yet. I think I can go Heatran here, just in case he wants to fire off an attack. So he does go for the Calm Mind. I could have brought out my Latias, excuse me. Now I have to go for the Taunt once again, just so he cannot set up any more Calm Minds, and he's able to knock me out with the stored power. But I'm able to bring out my own Latias, and I can click Draco Meteor and kill something as long as it hits. So I am able to knock out the Mega Latias, which is very nice. Now he'll probably go out into his Lando. I'm thinking he would. So now his biggest threat to my Mega Venusaur is gone. Talonflame is going to be taking damage from these rocks. So now he does bring out the Landorus, and I'm going to click Healing Wish, just in case he wants to do something crazy. Yeah, so he just clicks U-turn, and I want to see what he brings out, because now he'll bring out something, and I can pick something to go out into that. So he does go out into the Talonflame, and I am 100% going out into my Rotom-Wash. And I kind of want to click Volt Switch, but there's no point at all. I'm just going to click Hydro Pump here. If he wants to stay in and roost, I will be hitting him. If he wants to go out into his Lando on the U-turn, I will be hitting him. And his Rotom should die by Stealth Rock as well. So he does just click Brave Bird here. So I'm able to knock out the Talonflame, which is very nice. The only play he has, honestly, is going out into his his own Rotom and clicking Volt Switch here, which I can just go out into my Diggersby on. I guess he could Will-O-Wisp, but still, I don't know why he'd do that. His play right here is to click Volt Switch. He could double as well, but I'm predicting him to just click Volt Switch. So he does Hydro Pump, so that's crazy. I was not expecting the Hydro Pump there. Maybe he was predicting that, honestly, but I can go out into Venusaur and I can eat whatever he wants to throw at me. He could honestly, let's see. Yeah, he could Will-O-Wisp like I thought, but I'll just be able to get off my Giga Drain, and I'm almost positive I should be able to eat at least one Earthquake from this Lando. And if he locks himself into Earthquake, then I can bring out my Tornadus and win the game. So honestly, I can just spam Giga Drain. So he does go for the Stone Edge, and one more Giga Drain should knock him out, as long as he doesn't crit here. So he says GG, man. He honestly could win this if he crits, so he does not crit, and we are able to win. So it was a decent game. Mega Venusaur putting in work, a couple other things putting in a lot of work. So I had to make a couple aggressive plays that game, but they paid off, so that's nice. Now we'll get a third game, and I don't know if I'll make an RMT on this team, guys. It's not one of my best teams, honestly. Diggersby is kind of hard to build a team around, but I could still keep my promise and say this is my RMT. So we'll see. It takes a lot of time to build or to make an RMT on Smogon. So if you guys like it a lot, I guess I'll just make an RMT on it. So we got this guy named Riahi. I don't know how to pronounce it, but he's got 2 UU Mons, which are very threatening. He's definitely going to be Mega Beedrill and Banded Scizor. At least he should be. So he's going to lead the the Beedrill here, as he leads Mammo. That's pretty odd. Usually if you have a Beedrill, you lead with it because you're the protect set, kind of like Mega Diancie. So he does lead the Mammo Swine, and I'm just going to go Rotom here. He can get up his rocks, that's fine. I can't. Rotom's actually the best answer on my team for this thing by far. My Venusaur is not Mega Evolved, so it's definitely not a counter to it. So he goes straight for the Earthquake, which is pretty nice. So I'm going to click Will-O-Wisp here because this thing is a big threat to me. And he should not stay in here, so I'm going to click Volt Switch. As he clicks Icicle Spear for some ungodly reason. So I'm just going to spam Volt Switch because I will catch something on the switch out. I don't know why he's the Icicle Spear set and not just Icicle Crash. Yeah, I don't know what he's really doing here. He's just letting his Mamoswine go down here. I could switch out into Heatran, but I don't really want to. As he finally switches out into his Latias, and I'm able to Volt Switch on out of here. And now I can bring out my Diggersby, honestly, and just hit something very hard, so that's nice. So that's my play here. There's no way he's Scarf Latios. I'm going to run a Calc here real quick. So I'm going to go Choice Scarf Diggersby, Latios, OU, Life Orb Attackers. I don't know if you guys can see this on your screen, but so a knockoff would have killed. What about an Ice Punch? Ice Punch does 90. No, that'd be a very high roll. Return does more, which is crazy to think about. So return does it more. I guess I'll just hit him with the return. Hopefully I get a high roll, but a Life Orb will kill him afterwards. So we're trading Pokemon. That's fine. His Latios was a big problem to my Venusaur, and now his best answer to my Venusaur is Keldeo maybe, and Scizor. I guess Banded Scizor does a lot. So I'm able to get rid of the Latios, which is very nice. That is why I traded that for that, because Diggersby helps me with the Keldeo and sort, but he does have a Rotom. So if you guys are questioning that play, that is why I did it. So he does got into the Rotom-Wash, which is nice because I got into my Latios, and I'm able to get a free Defog here. Getting rid of these Stealth Rocks would be very nice. He could, I don't know. Yeah, I'm just gonna click Defog here 100%. So he's able to Thunder Wave my Latias, but honestly, I'm not mad about that at all, or I'm not worried about that at all. So now I kind of want to click Psyshock, but I kind of want to switch out here as well. I think my best play would be Venusaur, honestly. So I'm just gonna go back out into my Venusaur as he's Volt Switching on out of here. And he could go Scizor here. I'm predicting the Scizor to come in here. But if he wants to lock himself into a Banded Bullet Punch or Bug Bite, one of the two, I'm able to, or he could click U-Turn. So I'm kind of worried about that. So he does go Beedrill here. And I don't know how much this is going to do, honestly. I'm going to calc this as well. Just to be safe, guys. I have started calcing much more than I have lately. So like a Beedrill, OU, U-Turn. So it looks like it does absolutely nothing to me, whatever he wants to throw. A U-Turn is going to do 40. Poison Jab 44. So I can stay in here and click Synthesis pretty much. Yeah, he's just going to click U-Turn. I'm going to get all my HP back. So we both get our Mega Evolutions off, so I guess it benefited him a little bit more. The Mamoswine comes in, but I don't really know. Maybe he's going to just try to set up his rocks again here. In any case, I think I'll just kick Giga Drain. Knock out the Mamoswine, and now let's see what he wants to do here. It's just nice to get rid of his Death Fodder because that Mamoswine did absolutely nothing. But it did get up his rocks once again, so I guess that's pretty nice for him. He doesn't really have an answer to this thing, like I said. But he does go back out into the Beedrill here, and I can click Synthesis again, honestly. But I'm not going to. I'm going to click Heatran on the U-Turn. Or he actually does go for the Poison Jab. But I'm going to scout for the Drill Run here, honestly, and I'm going to go out into my Rotom. So it does click U-Turn here. Okay. Maybe he's not Drill Run. I would have went straight for the Drill Run. There's no way he's predicting my prediction of scouting for it. So he is able to hit me with a pretty powerful U-Turn on my Rotom. I really like Mega Beedrill, honestly. It's a pretty good Pokemon, honestly. It's so fast, and its adaptability makes it very good. So I think he should go out into his Keldeo here, honestly, and try to hit me with the Secret Sword. Maybe he's not Specs, maybe he's Scarf. Maybe that's why he's thinking about it, I don't know. So, this is pretty tough. I'm in a pretty good position right now, but if these rocks are away, it would be even better. So he does go out into the Keldeo, and I honestly am just making sure that this is not going to kill me. I'm almost max. I'm 248 HP instead of 252, so I'm able to calc this real quick just to make sure that I'm pretty sure it's going to be a Specs Keldeo. I don't know why there's no... Okay, so there's the Specs. Secret Sword does 51, so wait, hang on, let me change it to a Bold Nature. It should kill me. So I can't stay in here. I'm going to go right back out into my Venusaur. So he does go straight for the Secret Sword, and I don't know, that did absolutely nothing, so maybe he's Scarf. Let's see, I could double here. Could double into no, because he's just going to bring out the Beedrill once again. And I'm going to click... The thing can't touch Beedrill, that's the problem. And it can just keep U-turning on out, and I have to chance something. So he just keeps clicking Secret Sword on us for some reason. So I'm going to synthesize up here. Maybe he's trying to get me into the U-turn range, but I'm not allowing that to happen at all. So I'm going to click... I think he should honestly just go into something like his Scizor, because I'm just going to keep getting up my HP. He's going to U-turn on out of here, guys, with the Leech Seed, I would assume. Yeah, as he does. But I'm able to synthesize back up. This is why Venusaur is such a big wall. I really want him to sack something like the Keldeo or the Rotom just to make it easier for me. He could U-turn here. I'm kind of predicting that. I want to get up my Leech Seed on him just in case if he wants to like so he just knocks off here, predicting my switch. Maybe he's not banded either, so I think I'll just stay in here honestly, because I mean he could SD on it. So on his SD, I think I'll go out to my Rotom. Or I could go out into... No, I can't go out to that. I think I'll go Heatran here. Hopefully he stays in. So yeah, he stays in on the... So I'm getting up my Stealth Rock here 100% just to make sure this Beedrill just can't keep coming in for free. So honestly, he's probably just going to Thunder Wave me here. I think I'm just going to Taunt. I don't see him. Yeah, he just Volt Switches. I can deal with that. So he does go out into the Keldeo, and my Venusaur can eat whatever he wants to do. And right now it's pretty much a stall game. Oh shoot! What hidden power is that? Hidden power flying? Yeah, that's the only thing I can think of. I don't know why he's hidden power flying Keldeo. That's crazy. But in any case, I can go out into Rotom. That is insane. Hidden Power Flying Keldeo. I've never seen that before. I've seen Hidden Power Electric, I've seen Hidden Power Bug, but never Hidden Power Flying. Unless he's Hidden Power Psychic? I couldn't tell you guys. So, I'm going to be able to live this, and obviously he is choiced. I could click Pain Split here. I think that would be a pretty decent play. Yeah, I'm going to click Pain Split here. Or I could Will-O-Wisp as well. But no, I'm able to get a nice Pain Split off on that Rotom. So it brings me up to a very good amount of HP, and I'm going to click Volt Switch here 100% as we win the speed tie and get a crit. So sorry for that guy, man, but I can't do anything about that Pokemon. It's Pokemon. I don't want to sack the Venusaur, but I honestly might have to, because the only way I'm getting off a Synthesis is... Yeah, I don't know if I can get off a Synthesis. Right now it's pretty much death fodder. But I want to use it for the Beedrill because I still don't know if it has Drill Run, and I still have to be wary of that. He's going to click Volt Switch here himself, so I think my best play is honestly to go out into my Latias, because his his best answer to... Yeah, so we are able to get on out that's pretty awesome. I wasn't predicting that at all. So now I think I will just click Psyshock here, just to avoid Keldeo for coming in, or the Scizor's coming in, I'm predicting, but I'll just click Psyshock here. That default switches on out, and the Beedrill cannot come in here if it wants to. So the Scizor is coming in here, and I'm able to hit it with a nice Psyshock. And I'm going to click Draco Meteor here 100%, just so he cannot, just so he can't Swords Dance here. As he roosts up, so good play on his part. How much? Yeah, Draco's doing 44. Now I have to, I'm going to Healing Wish here. He could Swords Dance. Actually, hang on. Yeah, so I guess that was the best play. I just skipped there. So, he did not SD as he probably should have. I could have made a misplay there. Now I can bring out this thing and click Magma Storm. As long as we hit, something on his team should die. The Keldeo probably won't, but it'd be nice to get off a Magma Storm on it, because Flash Can's not going to do anything to it either. So he does go into this on the Magma Storm, and it is going to die. And my Heatran is at a very healthy range, so now he's going to bring out this. And this is kind of a problem now. Tornadus needs to hit a move. I honestly have to sack my Venusaur here. So the best way to win here is hopefully him not having... So he misses the Hydro Pump. So if he misses another one here, that would be fantastic. I'm going to synthesize up here. But he's not, he does not, and I'm able to bring out my Tornadus here. And he's probably going to make me hit the Hurricane. That's his best play. Is just staying in here and trying to hit the Hydro Pump. As he does not, and he switches out into a Scizor, and that Scizor is going to go down. And now, let's see what he wants to go out into. I'm predicting the Beedrill to come out here more than the Keldeo, because I can just keep spamming Hurricane, and he can't do anything about it, so that's pretty nice. So I'm almost 100% certain the Beedrill is coming out, and I don't think this Beedrill can win unless it has the Drill Run. I'm still scared about the Drill Run, so the best answer to this thing right now, if it comes in, is the Heatran. He did not use Drill Run before. I don't know if he's the Swords Dance set. U-Turn, Poison Jab, Drill Run, Protect, the normal set, but he could run Swords Dance over it. I don't really know what else this thing gets. Nothing really that good. So if he has Drill Run here, that is a big problem. I honestly still think I can win the game if he has Drill Run. So I'm going to go out straight out into my Heatran. I actually could click U-Turn here. He could click U-Turn very easily here. If I go Rotom on the Poison Jab, that's pretty bad though. So hang on, let's think this through. So if he goes for U-Turn, Tornadus is living, Heatran is living, and Rotom is living. So they're all living. If he goes Poison Jab, I don't think my Tornadus could eat that up, but the other two can, and Heatran is immune. And if he clicks Drill Run here, I win the game. But actually, yeah, if he has Drill Run, my Rotom can eat that up. So I'm going to go straight out into my Heatran. If he clicks U-Turn, if he clicks Poison Jab, that's nice. 50-50, okay. I don't know really what that means. So now I can click Magma Storm here. I don't think he has the Drill Run. He did not use it before. I don't know why he wouldn't. So now I'm predicting the U-Turn here, and I need to hit the Magma Storm. That's very important. As he clicks Poison Jab again. Dang it. So we're not able to hit the Magma Storm here, and I need to really hit one. I think he might just spam Poison Jab, trying to get a switch. So there's the Protect. Of course we hit the Magma Storm on the Protect, but he's just letting me get some Leftovers recovery, which is nice. I'm just going to keep clicking Magma Storm. Yeah, his U-Turn does absolutely nothing to my Heatran. And I'll be still at a very good amount of HP once the Keldeo comes in on the Magma Storm. And I honestly don't know if this Keldeo can eat a Magma Storm. Oh, it's going to be close. Wait, what just... Yeah, there he goes. Okay. So the Keldeo goes down and he's going to get the forfeit. That's nice. So we were able to pull out that game, and we are in the 1500 with my alternative account. I don't know if you guys have known, but I am Drake's OVO crew as well as Resilient. So we'll get one last battle here. And this team's pretty cool, guys, honestly. I'll definitely put it in the description if you guys want to use it. So we get another Mega Pinsir team here, and it's yet another Chansey offense because apparently that's what people do these days. Oh, it's just so annoying to play Chansey offense. So I think I'm going to lead my... He's going to lead the Lando here, I would predict. If he leads his own Rotom-Wash, that's fine. I'm going to Will-O-Wisp here. If he wants to Volt Switch on out, that's fine. I'm going to definitely Will-O-Wisp and either wear down the Rotom, wear down something on his team. So he goes for the Hydro Pump. That does a ton of damage. He specs Rotom. That's insane. That has to be specs Rotom. That's unheard of. I've never seen that before. Now I'm going to go out into my Venusaur here. As he goes out into his Landorus. That's just crazy. I've never seen that before. Really caught me off guard. Rotom was able to eat that relatively well, luckily. So now I'm going to click Giga Drain here on the Stealth Rocks coming in. Yep, so there come the Stealth Rocks, and my Giga Drain is only doing 30%. So now I do get the info that he is the bulky set, and now I'm going to click Sludge Bomb here. He could bring out the Chansey. He could bring out a couple of things, honestly. I'm going to Sludge Bomb, not letting his Pinsir come in for free, and it's taking a lot. And I get the poison, so that's very nice. So his Pinsir really isn't a problem anymore. I'm going to go back out into Rotom here. Let's see, he could go for the close combat here. So no, but he just goes straight for the return. And it is a 2-hit KO. Do I really need Rotom? I would love to keep it around, honestly. But I don't really know what I could keep it around on. I'm going to double out into Heatran. I don't think he'll go close combat. Yes, he just goes return. So he does do a very good amount on my Heatran. But I'm able to keep the likes of Rotom around here. Honestly, he could go for the close combat and kill something, but I'm going to go out into my Latias here. Hopefully he goes for the close combat. Yep, so he does. And I'm able to keep everything alive. They are at worse HP, honestly, or obviously, but I'm able to keep them alive, which is nice. So he does get into his Scarf Excadrill, and like I said, I don't have a lot of answers to this thing. I can't. I don't know if Venus. No, there's no way Venusaur can tank. I have to go Tornadus here on the predicted Earthquake. The Iron Heads. It's a very good play on his part. But now I can go into my Heatran. So I will be eating that up very well, and I can honestly click Magma Storm on something that wants to come in here. I could get up my rocks as well, but I'm gonna click Magma Storm here just in case he wants to go Chansey. So he goes Rotom. That's fine. He's going to be taking a lot because he's burned and he's stuck in a Magma Storm. So the Rotom is already down to, I don't know if this is a fast Rotom. He did outspeed mine, but he specs and, hang on, we can calc this real quick. So I am Heatran. I'm OU Offensive Stall Breaker, but I am only 200 attack, or special attack. So now he is the Rotom. I'm going to try to figure out, because I could knock this thing out if he is not... Wait, can I? Is there even a point? No, I guess there's not. So, never mind. I thought I could knock it out with the Magma Storm, but I cannot. He's just going to click Hydro Pump here, I would assume. I'm going to go out into my Venusaur. He could Volt Switch. Yeah, so he does Volt Switch. I could not risk the Hydro Pump coming in there. Heatran would have definitely died because that is specs damage for sure. Now Lando's going to come in here, and I don't know what maybe he is Dual Dance, but he has Stealth Rock, so that wouldn't make sense. No, there's no way he's Dual Dance. I guess he could be Swords Dance, but still, doesn't make a lot of sense. So he's just going to Stone Edge my Venusaur. I'm definitely just going to synthesize on up here. Sorry for that, guys. But I'm just going to Leech Seed here, because if he wants to go out into this Chansey, and yeah, so I'm able to just stall out this Lando, which is very nice. And I think I'll just click Sludge Bomb over and over again. So he just U-turns on out. So he could bring out the Chansey here. he could bring out the Rotom on the sack. He does bring out the drill, so pretty good play on his part. I guess he was expecting that. I think my play is just to synthesize up on the Iron Heads. Yeah, so I can just synthesize on up. He's gonna try to go for the flinch and he gets a crit. So unfortunate for me, but I'm just going to stall out this thing. Now I'm gonna go out into my Heatran. And I'm able to eat these up and I get my leftover recovery. So now I can click Stealth Rock here on the Chansey, and now if I can trap this Chansey in here, that would be fantastic because I am Magma Storm Taunt. So I hit the Magma Storm. He's going to Seismic Toss. I am going to click, actually he could just click Seismic Toss again, I guess. I'm going to go out into my Latias on the Seismic Toss, and then I'm going to click Healing Wish and bring up my whatever. Yeah, so he's just gonna softball up. Good play on his part. I'm just going to bring my Heatran all the way back up, and now I beat this thing one-on-one. So he does switch out, knowing that he does lose that battle, and this Lando could die. And nope, it's gonna live with like 2 HP. Actually, he's leftover. So his Lando is still alive here. Earthquake is an extremely obvious play. I could sack the Rotom. I don't really know if I want to, but it's honestly my best play. So on his U-turn, yeah, I almost stayed in there. Every single time, guys, it's almost worth staying in with your Heatran against an Earthquake user, because honestly, they just think, oh, there's no way he's staying in here. So you stay in. I know it's not technically the best play, but there's so many people out there who just I guess think, oh, I guess there's no way he's gonna do that. So I'm gonna calc if my my Diggersby can eat one Earthquake from an Excadrill, because I want to get rid of this thing very badly. His Earthquake is doing, yeah, not that much. I'm going to go out into my Diggersby here. I am Scarfed as well. Maybe he's got to be Scarfed. So I'm going to click Earthquake here, and I'm able to knock it. No, he wasn't Scarfed. Wow. That's kind of interesting. So I'm able to knock out his Excadrill, which is fantastic. That was a pretty big threat on his team, because now his Lando is the only way to get rid of. Yeah, here comes the Specs Rotom again. So his only way to get rid of the Heatran is his Lando now. I guess Keldeo, yeah, Keldeo can too. No way this. I don't know why he's using Specs Rotom. So he's able to Volt Switch on out. I guess I thought my. Huh, that's weird. It said it's at 50. Usually whenever that means 50, it's at like 75. So I was the Soul Vest set. That's weird. I guess Pokemon Showdown updated that. So that's kind of unfortunate. Because at my Tornadus-T said 50%, and with the Regenerator ability, usually it comes in at 75. So I thought I could have lived a Hydro Pump, but he did go for the Volt Switch, so I guess it didn't really matter that much. Now my best answer to the Keldeo is Diggersby and Venusaur. So I'm predicting, and he can bring anything he wants actually, and yeah, this Diggersby gonna do a ton to him. There's no way he can Thunderwave me because I'm a ground type, and I can just freely click return. Yeah, there's no way this Chansey can eat 2 returns, I don't think. And there's nothing on his team that can eat 2 returns, so I think Diggersby gets a kill here. Actually, that Chansey ate it up very well. Good lord. That's why Chansey's so annoying to play against. I'm gonna go out to Heatran, just in case if he wants to. Yeah, if he just Seismic tosses me. Now I'm going to click Magma Storm here. Hopefully he brings out the yeah, so he brings out the Keldeo. I was predicting the Rotom to come out. So I'm able to hit the Keldeo, which is nice because now a Scarfed Return does kill here. He's sub Calm Mind with the Leftovers, I would assume, that's the set. Now I can go out into Venusaur very safely here, and he does go straight for the Substitute. I don't know why, because when you have a Venusaur, of course he gets the burn though, very first turn. So I guess he's gonna try to stall me out here with Substitutes, but I don't think he can. So I'm just gonna keep spamming Giga Drain here. So he does switch out into his Rotom, and I guess that's good for me because he sacks the Rotom. Now he'll bring out the Chansey, but I'm able to not let him get up too many substitutes, which is nice. So he does bring out the Chansey, and yeah, I'm going to Leech Seed 100% here as he Seismic tosses, but as you can see, I will be living, and now I can, let's see, yeah, I can just synthesize up here. He tries to Thunder Wave my burned Venusaur. Obviously that's not going to work. Yes, he just forfeits. So I think that'll be the video, guys. We did get up to 1525. Played some decent teams, and I will have my next Real Maril video up here soon. The update on the RU tournament. I cannot play my opponent. He's from England, which is 6 hours ahead of me, maybe 7. So it's really hard to find a scheduled battle. So I might have to just go into round 3 without a video. I contacted him, and the rules are if you contact him and they can't play, you go through. So we might be on to round 3, which would be cool, but I can't show you guys a video just simply because we didn't play. So that is what's going on in the RU tournament, and like I said, the week 3 of the GPSL will be here shortly. I have not played. I haven't even team builded yet for it. So we play O Grant. If you guys are interested, check his channel out. He has a YouTube now, and yeah, that'll be the video, guys. So thanks for watching.